Hello, this is Michael Waldrop, and you're listening to my composition Through the Mist, a track from my newest CD, Origin Suite. Origin Suite is my second release on the Seattle-based jazz label of the same name. The CD is a follow-up to my first Origin release, Time Within Itself. Origin Suite is primarily a big band album with a few select small group tracks like the one you're listening to that features Brad Dutz on tablas and percussion, as well as pianist John Hanson and bassist Chris Seimer. The CD was funded partially by a grant from the school where I teach percussion and jazz, Eastern Washington University. The CD features 34 world-class musicians. I've never been so pleased with the production in my career. I am privileged to have my music played by these musicians and also arranged by great jazz composer-arrangers like Jack Cooper and Gerald Stockton, who also offer two of their own compositions for the CD. The cornerstone of the CD is the Origin Suite itself, a three-movement suite based on the paintings of renowned Cuban artist Wilfredo Lam, a musical triptych, if you will. The excerpt you're listening to now is La Jungla, which features Jimmy Tunnell on guitar and vocals. In 2016, I gave Jack Cooper 3 compositional sketches and gave him free rein to rearrange and recompose the material. The suite was intended to be an epic feature for me on drums and vibraphone, somewhat similar to the Bill Reddy arrangements for Buddy Rich. But along the way, there are also many great musicians featured, including Jimmy Tunnell on guitar and vocals and Mario Cruz on tenor saxophone. The acclaimed German vocalist Mark Sakara is featured throughout the suite, functioning as a fresh voice in the instrumental ensemble itself. Former Weather Report percussionist Jose Rossi is also featured throughout the suite. The middle movement, Nativite, is a lyrical piece which is primarily a vibraphone feature. Nativite ends with a short vibraphone cadenza which connects the second and third movements both thematically and harmonically. Al Final de la Noche is the closing movement and has a strong Afro-Cuban influenced groove with a melodic theme that explores groupings of 5. It features Mario Cruz on tenor saxophone and myself on a long accompanied drum solo where I navigate a Korea-esque ostinato, then riff in the middle of a tricky shout section, followed by a drum solo over a pedal point leading to a dramatic end to the suite. The Origin Suite has been a 2-year production, and it features much more than the 4 excerpts you're listening to now. The styles are so diverse and wide-ranging that I like to think there is something for everyone on the CD. Some of the highlights include Jimmy Tunnell's epic tribute to drummer Alphonse Mousson, with special guest Scott Kenzie on keyboards. My small group tribute to Nana Vasconcelos with Brad Dutz. Jack Cooper's composition Sheath and Sword with Lynn Seaton, Mike Steinell, and other great players. Gerald Stockton's Doppler Effect featuring the amazing Scott Whitfield on trombone. The list of players and compositions goes on and on. The CD can be purchased at originarts.com as well as on iTunes and Amazon. The CD is distributed in the European Union by Challenge Records. We hope you will choose to buy the physical CD. It is a beautiful CD designed by John Bishop that comes with the extensive liner notes. Origin is a wonderful label that supports and features original jazz artists. We hope you'll support original music by purchasing the Origin Suite. Thanks for listening.